What is up, guys? Today we'll be reviewing round 10. Yeah, last week got 7 out of 8, which is great for my tipping. The first game sees Manly take on the Dolphins at Suncorp in what was a pretty good clash in the preview, with the winner staking their claim in the top 4. Manly would score first through Tommy Talau, before the Dolphins would hit back for a UNA can intercept. Manly would score 2 tries in quick succession to get out to a 16-4 lead, for the Dolphins would score 3 tries in 5 minutes to get out to a 20-16 halftime lead. Manly would score first out of the break. Manly would score first out of the break. And would be in front. But the Dolphins were tied up at 22 apiece. And Garrick would put Manly back in front, 24-22. For Jack Bostock would score, but would lead to an injury to superstar Tommy Trbojevic due to a cameraman falling over. A late penalty goal to Osako would get the Dolphins a 30-24 lead, and ultimately they'd win 30-24 in a close Thursday night game. Yeah, the crowd was horrible, that's all I can say. The first game saw the Panthers take on the Bulldogs in Penrith. Penrith would have most of the field position, for Luke Garner would score the first try after 25 minutes. Brian Toto would also score, and Penrith would be up 12-0 going into the half-time. Dylan Edwards would kick a penalty goal to get out to a 14-0 lead, for Matt Burton would score to make it 14-6. Edwards would get another penalty goal to get out to 16-6, for Jake Bucharest would score a try, but the clock would beat the Bulldogs, seeing Penrith win 16 points to 10. Yeah, the Bulldogs are really spirited. Yeah, there's one thing I'm missing. Let's just see. Yeah, Nathan Cleary injured his hamstring, and that's not good for New South Wales. So Nathan Cleary is going to miss the entire Origin series due to a hamstring injury. He'll be out for 8 weeks. Yikes. Yeah, the Bulldogs are really spirited in this game. They really did fight hard. The second game would see the Broncos take on the Eels at Suncorp. This one was touted as should be an easy one for the Broncos. Reece Walsh and Dean Marino would score 2 tries for the Broncos to get out to a 12-2 lead. Blaise Talangi would score, and it would be 12-8. But Dean Marino would score right before the break to get the Broncos an 18-8 lead. Dylan Brown would score right out of the break from a one-on-one steal, and the Broncos would be in danger. The Eels would seem like they're on the comeback. The Broncos would score 2 tries in 4 minutes to win the game 30-14. Off of some nice work from Josh Rogers. Yeah, as I always say, more extensive, more in-depth preview coming out. I want to say tomorrow. Yeah. Knights would take on the Tigers in Tamworth. The Tigers would score first for Isaiah Papali'i. Despite the Knights having most of the field position, the Knights wouldn't be able to convert that well in the first half, but they'd still be up 8-6. David Armstrong would extend that lead to 14-6 before Isaiah Papali'i would get a double. Would get his second try. So it'd be 14-10. And the Tigers would be right back in the game. Brendan Burst would score as he was having a field day out there, absolutely destroying Brent Naden, and the Knights would win 20-14. The Dragons would take on the Rabbitohs in a clash that would be pretty good because of how bad both teams were, right? Zach Lomax would score the first try of the game. Latrell Mitchell would score, and the Rabbitohs would hit back, making it 6-all. Jack Bird would score to give the Dragons a 12 or 10-6 lead. Lomax missed the kick. For Zach Lomax to get a 2-point field goal and a penalty goal 2-point field goal before halftime and a penalty goal after halftime to give the Dragons a 14-6 lead. Isaac Thompson would score out of the break to put the Rabbitohs back in the game, 14-10. Jaden Stewart would score to get the Dragons up to a 20-10 lead. Jake DeBellin would score. It would be 26-10. The Dragons get another penalty goal to get it up to 28-10. Despite a late Latrell Mitchell try, the Dragons would win and win pretty comfortably, 28-14. As South season gets even worse. Yeah, there's not much else I can say. The last game on the Saturday would see the Storm take on the Sharks. The Storm would strike first with a penalty goal. Got to a 2-0 lead before Eli Katoa would score to give the Storm a 8-0 lead. Before, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but before the Sharks prop would score the Sharks' first try, and it would be 8-6. Remus Smith would score, and Meaney would miss a kick, so it would be 12-6 to the Storm. For Oregon, Kafusi would score and tie it up. A controversial Harry Grant sin bin wouldn't prove much, to be fair. Jesse Ramian would score, and the Sharks would be up 18 points to 12. Tyron Wishart would score, and it would be 18-all. Daniel Atkinson, who said, "I have enough of being at the Storm and not getting a game," would nail a field goal to put the Sharks in front, before Sifa Talaka would pounce off an error from the Storm's short kickoff to give the Sharks a 25-18 win. The next game, the Roosters take on the Warriors. The Roosters were pretty heavy favourites. The Roosters scored 4 tries in 13 minutes to get up to a 22-0 lead. And that would be the halftime score. Daniel Tupou would score for the Roosters, get it up to 26-0, for Edward Cozzy, in his first game of the season, will get a try. James Tedesco would score to extend it to 32-6, for 2 tries to Chancellor Cooksa and Adam Fanua-Blake, get it to 32-18 in favour of the Roosters. Sam Walker would put a big full stop on the game, with the Roosters running out 38-18 winners, and very, very convincing winners. The second game on the Sunday would see the Titans take on the Cowboys in a Queensland derby. The Titans would start really hot, getting up to a 20-0 lead at halftime, and the Cowboys looked listless. New word. The Cowboys scored 3 tries in the last 20 minutes to make it an absolute thriller, but the Titans would hang on and win 20-18. The Raiders would play the buy-in thriller. So the top 4, the Sharks outright first, Penrith, the Storm, and the Dolphins round out the top 4. The Roosters, the Broncos, the Raiders, and the Sea Eagles round out the top 8. The Bulldogs, the Knights, the Dragons, the Cowboys, and the Eagles round out the fringes. And the Warriors, Tigers, Titans, and the Rabbitohs round out the bottom 4. And Magic Round's next. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.